Hi, I'm Michael Senoff, founder and CEO of HardToFindSeminars.com. For the last 5 years, I've interviewed the world's best business and marketing minds. Now my challenge is to build the world's largest free resource for online, downloadable audio business interviews. I've learned a lot in the last 5 years, and today I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive.
I had a fellow a year and a half ago who worked for the power company in Kentucky, hurt his back. The power company paid to retrain him, and he retrained with me, and we taught him to do quartz watch repair, mechanical watch repair, and Rolexes. He's what we call a bathrobe boy, and I'm a bathrobe boy. I work out of my home. He now is doing $1,500 a week in watch repairs. Truth be told, he spends more time golfing and fishing than fixing watches. And retail jewelers willingly send him the business. How are you, Mike?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Wonderful.
You got some time to talk now?
I had plenty of time.
All right, tell me what you got going. Obviously, I'm going to guess you're a watch repairman. How long have you been doing that?
40 years.
Was your father in it?
Yes. Well, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, my great-great-grandfather. Pretty much three kind of people in our country. There are Italians, Germans, and Jews.
So what's the markup when a guy comes into a jewelry store and he says, my watch is broken, and the jewelry store farms it out to you?
As much as they can get from the customers. I'll give you some examples. If you go to Cartier boutique, they'll charge you $450 for a battery. But there's plenty of retail jewelers who will replace the battery for $4.50.
Is it a Cartier manufactured battery?
No.
This is a regular battery.
It's just for the privilege of going to Cartier jewelers. But that's not really what I sell. What I really sell is people to learn how to...
Right, a business opportunity.
Right.
How long have you been doing that?
7 years. I've sold probably 5,000 people out of a market of about 25,000.
And are they retail jewelers?
Yes.
Instead of farming it out, they're learning how to do it within their own shop.
Yes. The profit is astounding.
Tell me about the profits.
You know what a round flat crystal is? Just a round flat from a watch.
Right.
They cost 65 cents. The average price for a retail is $35 to $45.
Give me the three most common watch repairs when people come in.
The most common is to replace the insides.
Oh.
We call that replacing the movement. And give you an example. Are you familiar with Tag Heuer?
Yeah.
Typical Tag Heuer movement costs $16. The typical repair is $225. Typical amount of time to do it is about 15 minutes.
So that's the most common repair?
Yeah, is just to replace the entire inside. That's what all the factory service centers do.
Because it's too time-consuming and too expensive to fix a little movement within that thing.
Well, it just doesn't pay. I mean, you can spend an hour and a half fixing it, or you can buy a movement for $16.
So how many different movements are there for all different watches?
Oh,
hundreds?
Hundreds, but actually you usually can narrow it down to about a dozen that you see over and over and over again.
So that's the most common repair. A guy says, my watch isn't working. You go, let me check it out. You look at it and you say, you're going to need a new movement in there. It's $200.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's where the money's made. Any other upsells from there?
Oh, watch bands, crystals, personalization.
Do you find that within this business, people don't shop around for this kind of thing, do they?
You mean for repairs?
Yeah.
No, it's a trust-based business. In our seminars, we tell people do not shop price. They don't use the P word. They use the T word, who they trust.
What's the next most common repair?
Actually, that covers probably 90% of quartz watch repair.
So this is what you teach these people. 90% of your people are going to need a new movement. We'll show you how to get them, where to get them, how to replace them.
How to do it. They leave my class in one day. The next day, they're ready to make money.
They got it down.
Yeah.
That's great. So they're real pleased.
Oh, yeah. I've got what we call kudos file, which is an entire Avery business-size file cabinet just full.
Testimonials.
Yeah.
What does an average, pretty good running jewelry store make a year on repairs now?
If it's done correctly, $100,000.
Just on the repairs?
Yeah. There are 60,000 retail jewelers in America by a broad standard.
But you got 25,000 mom and pop.
Right.
And
pretty much who we deal with.
How many stores does the average mom and pop have?
One.
Now, why haven't you sold the other 20,000?
I think mostly because they hate watches. It was kind of idiotic on their part. the business of making money selling diamonds is severely eroded by the internet. Matter of fact, it's been decimated. But you can only educate so many of them. That service is where you make your money. Give you an example. I had a fella a little over 3 years ago. We taught him to fix quartz watches, mechanical watches, and Rolexes. He inherited a jewelry store from his mother-in-law. The first year that he owned it, he made $24,000. Last year, he netted $175,000.
The first year he wasn't doing repair.
Right. He was concentrating on trying to sell diamonds and gold.
The diamond market's on its way out. What about the jewelry market, too?
It's destroyed, too.
What about the watch market?
Watch market is
Hurting.
hurting.
But the repair market isn't.
Is booming.
How often does a watch go down on somebody?
About every 3 years.
Every 3 years is the average.
Yeah.
No matter what watch.
Yeah.
Why does it break down?
The main reason is water damage.
So if you go in the shower, that can damage it?
Yeah.
If you get moisture in the crystal, are you getting water damage?
Oh, yeah.
And what causes that to break the mechanism down?
Rust.
So these parts are steel.
Some of them are. The most important parts are. But most of them are extruded.
How many different suppliers do you have for these mechanisms?
Well, there's one we recommend. It's the largest in the world.
Are there multiple all over the world?
There's few.
Kind of like the inkjet cartridge business?
Not especially. As far as manufacturers, there are, in a narrow view, approximately 6 different manufacturers.
Worldwide?
Yeah.
Is one of them in the United States?
Nope.
So they're all overseas?
Yes.
So you're ordering from overseas sources?
No. You're ordering from an importer.
Oh, an importer.
Yeah.
So there's multiple sources here in the U.S., and you've got catalog numbers and all that?
Oh, yeah. Actually, in the class, we give you the catalog. We show you how to use it, how to determine what you need, everything.
So how have you successfully sold 5,000 courses?
The way we've done that is it's not entirely courses. We've had about 2,000 people attend courses, probably in the neighborhood of another 3,000 who bought books and videos.
And this is over how many years?
5 years.
Does it usually start with a video and a book?
Sometimes, but more times than not, they buy the book and video and say, I spent money, I'm done, leave me alone.
That gives them enough information to do it.
I think Jay Abraham would say I gave them way too much.
And I saw the prices on your site. So are you doing direct mail?
Yes. Yeah, we do postcards with a very powerfully worded message.
What do they say?
It's time for you to start making money service, or tired of staring at a door waiting for a diamond customer. Learn to make money.
And would you direct them to a 800 number?
Yes.
With a recorded message?
No, with us. We just answer the phone.
And they say, I got this postcard, and then you got a pitch down?
Yes.
Is it the same every time?
Yes.
Is it scripted?
Yes.
And it's proven and refined?
Yes. Well, I'll give it to you. Want to hear it real quick?
Yeah. Okay. All right, let me call. Hey, I got this postcard here, and I haven't had a diamond customer in 3 weeks. What's this all about here, mister?
Well, it's about learning how to make money. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
How many watch batteries do you do per week? The average is around 50.
I do about 30.
You do about 30. And if I could show you a way right now where you could turn those 30 customers into pure gold and make money, you'd want to know more, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And what are you charging for your batteries? Average is about $6.
I'm charging $5.
You're charging $5. Well, what we do in our seminars is we teach you how to turn your average sale on watch batteries into $25. If you're doing 30 batteries a week, you're doing 1,500 batteries a year. It's true, isn't it?
Yes. Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. You know, many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information I provide at HardToFindSeminars.com. So go right now to HardToFindSeminars.com and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching.